Hello green fingers, welcome back. If you're new to this channel and find this video interesting, keep on subscribing and click the bell button for you to be notified whenever I upload a new video. In this video, we'll discuss how to transplant the giant 9 years old Selloum philodendron from ground to a big pot. I choose plastic pot, the white, which has 12 by 12 diameter and 12 by 12 in height. Of course, you need to sanitize the tools or sharp objects to cut the roots or stem. I cut into two the big stem of this, and I prepare the right size for this giant Selloum. She is now 9 years old this last March 2021, and I used 3 kinds of potting mix, which has the garden soil, the organic mix that you can buy from handyman, and also loam soil. And this is my giant Selloum. At first, we uprooted the old giant Selloum from old place, which is from ground soil. So I spray some of the mixture of neem oil for some pests that I saw in the soil before I removed all the old garden soil that we used for her. And now I cut into two the big stem. I make sure that all the aerial roots that are too dry or dried already or not healthy, I remove it, and it looks like a giant celery stalk. And the other half I just put in another pot and give another garden soil for a while and save for some time for propagation. And this is where I cut the lower part. This is the lower part of the roots. I put some cinnamon powder to prevent from fungi and pest, and this is the one that I put in a big pot. I use the garden soil on the lower bottom and some stone to protect draining of soil from the drainage hole. So the first layer of the potting mix I use is the garden soil, and then the organic soil, and this is the first layer of the soil, one third part, and this is the organic soil that I used, another 1/3, and also the third soil that I use is the loam soil. I put some fertilizer like Osmocote I put in the loam soil, and also a few bits of urea. I mix them well with the loam soil, and then after that I pour on the top of the organic soil after a mixture of this, and then I watered it until the water drains well in the draining hole. If you're planning to transplant your big giant Selloum like this, water them first a day before you uproot them to hydrate the roots and leaves when it's time to transplant, and make it good a deep soaking to the roots, so take up as much water as possible. Cinnamon powder to protect all the cutting stem of the leaves, the part of like this part, I put some cinnamon powder to protect from fungi, and also I want them not to be wilt because it's too heavy, the leaves are too big, so I use green wires that you can buy from Mr. DIY, or to stake and stand still the stem. If possible, shield the transplant from direct sunlight for 3 to 5 days, or put it in the front yard if it's an outdoor like mine, partly shaded. And after care, check the plant daily for the first couple of weeks. Transplant may need watering every day, if not more, depending on the weather and the plant. You may need the water twice a day until it becomes established. The larger the plant and or the fewer roots to top growth ratio, the more water we'll need. So happy planting! Enjoy! God bless and stay safe!